Good morning, children. Yesterday I shared a presentation of chapter 4, that is metals and non-metals. The materials may be of two categories. They may be either metals or non-metals. Out of the 92 naturally occurring elements, 70 are metals and about 22 are non-metals. And there are some elements which show both the properties. That means they show the property of metals, they show the properties of non-metals, both. So such kind of materials are called metalloids. Only some metals like gold, silver, platinum are found in the free state. That means they do not combine with any other metal or non-metal or react. They are as it is. Okay. So there are how many kind of materials? There are two types of materials, metals and non-metals. There may be some elements which may show the properties of both metals and non-metals. Okay. Now you can see there is a table of physical properties of metals and non-metals. The first point in metals. Metals are solid except mercury. You might have studied in previous class that mercury is used in thermometer, and mercury is a metal but it is in the form of liquid. Rest of the metals are solids. Non-metals can be solids, liquids or gases. The second point, metals are hard. Okay, but there are some exceptions. Sodium, potassium, they are not hard, they are very soft metals. On the other hand, non-metals which are solids are brittle. Diamond is the hardest. Matlab non-metals can be broken into small particles. They are brittle. Metals have a metallic luster. They have a shining. On the other hand, non-metals do not have luster. They do not have a shining. On the other hand, they have a dull luster. Okay. The next point in metals, metals have high melting point and boiling point, and the non-metals have low melting and boiling points. Metals are malleable. Now what is this property? You might have seen that some sweets are covered by gold cover or silver cover. Now how metals like gold and silver are made into thin sheets? They can be beaten and they can be converted into thin sheets. Such property is called malleability. So metals can be converted into thin sheets. That's why metals are malleable. But non-metals cannot be converted into thin sheets. That is why non-metals are not malleable. Now you might have seen that there are different wires which are made up of metals. So metals can be drawn into wires. Wires can be made through metals. On the other hand, the non-metals cannot be used to make wires. So this property of making wires is called ductility. So metals are ductile but non-metals are not ductile. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Okay, but non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity. There is only one exception, that is graphite. The last point, metals are sonorous. What does it mean? Sonorous means which can produce sound. Metals can produce sound but non-metals cannot produce sound. So this is it for today, children. Tomorrow we'll do the activity. We'll see how it happens with metals. Okay. So this is your explanation for today. Have a good day, children.